Where do you see yourself? Where's Mario Martinez? What do you see for the show? Maybe. What do you see for yourself as an individual? If you had to be realistic, where do you see yourself
I
next
want
year?
to make more content. I think YouTube is something where we're all gonna go into. We're all
Okay.
gonna make something that's gonna go into YouTube, even if you just fucking you saw an accident and you took a video of it and you upload it to YouTube. I think YouTube is gonna be like the obvious fucking dump. You dump in. There's the big bucket that everything goes into. It's like the first place, and then it goes into everything else. I mean, how often have you like wanted to know something, you type it in on YouTube and you fucking get a video of some dude telling you how to do it? You know what I mean? Like, it's better than reading an article sometimes, you know, because you get, if they're good at making videos. I mean, I fixed the washer the other day by watching a YouTube video, you know. I could have just spent $60, gotten a fucking expert to come in and switch out the belt, and that's all it needed, you know. Where like I could have done that, and I did do that because of YouTube, you know. And YouTube is so broad now that there is an actual video of the actual model I had,
Right.
and it shows you step by step on what to do, you know.
Right. A lot of content.
Versus, oh, this guy has a washing machine, it has a belt as well, a different place and a different way to get to it, but this is how you do it. You know, you watched a video on how to fix the TV. Remember when you fixed the TV? The 65-inch TV we still have out there?
Yeah.
You fixed it. It's like, what the fuck? When you were opening it up and you were telling me like, oh yeah, these right here, these LEDs, we need to get these replaced and we'll put a new one in and then it should work. Right. And it fucking worked.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And now it's broken again.
So like, where I see myself in a year, I like to build up the show more, and I like to see where it could lead me to. And honestly, even if it doesn't become profitable, I just don't see myself doing anything else that's fun, you know? Like, this is fun for me. Like, I like talking about this shit. Like, I mean, how often do we have a long conversation with each other like this to talk about ideas in some way?
I mean,
like,
we do, and like just, you know, smoking or drinking or hanging out, and because we live together, obviously, but
right.
Yeah, it's not often that you really get to like be this focused on it. That's for sure. We're very like, this is a very focused way to like have a conversation.
Yeah.
Which is fun too.
Yeah, I mean,
and this is probably the most sober we've ever been doing this show.
Yeah, like, we're not drinking
normally
right
smoking
now.
or drinking. Yeah,
I'm literally
100% sober this whole time, which is good.
You want to smoke?
I mean, I'm kind of winding down because I gotta eat.
Oh
and,
homegirl's coming over?
Chill. No, she's not coming over. But my throat is hurting me. So
yeah, you're sick, so it's probably best not.
But yeah, it's interesting to think where you're gonna be a year from now. Like, I think the fact that, I mean, obviously Roderick moved out, so now it's like you have this room to yourself. And
well, it's half yours too. Whatever you want to do, just let me know. I can move stuff around.
But either way, I mean, even still, it's like, it's nice to be able to set all this up, have it here, and like, yeah, like if you can continue shooting for the next couple months, start getting people in here. It's like, at least just start throwing up content. I think that's so cool.
Yeah,
it's gonna be good, man.
I'm excited for you. I like it. And we have all the stuff right here, and it's just sitting in storage. It's like your storage stuff. Dude, I laugh for like a day or two because of that shit.
What is this stuff? That's storage stuff.
Don't worry about that. It's just storage stuff. It's like, stuff you buy and then you put it in storage.
Yeah, it's like George Carlin when he talks about shit. He's like, your stuff. He's like,
oh, right.
Like, people just buy stuff.
I just want to put my shit in there.
He's like, yeah. He's like,
oh, this is shit. Whose shit is this?
This is my shit. And then we buy a house.
You put your
for
shit
all of our
in
shit. Yeah. We gotta buy a bigger house because we buy more shit. Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Where do you see yourself in a year?
I'm looking to move in with Lauren. I don't know if we're gonna move down to San Diego this year. I'd like to, but if I'm honest with myself, I'm trying to get my finances right. I'm trying to get my money right, and I'm not gonna make a move without making sure my finances are where they need to be. So that's something that we still have to talk about as far as like figuring out, you know, I could see like maybe because her lease ends in like the end of August or something like that. So, I mean, if Luis is still cool with us being here, I could see her moving in here with us, or I could see us getting a place together, Lauren and I, you know, somewhere around here, and continuing to work at the Irwin, her and I, until I have my finances where I need them to be. And then maybe we move down to San Diego or somewhere else. But my main thing for me is I really love her, and I want to, like, you know, create something with her and, like, you know, develop and kind of like pursue that dynamic with her. But I also recognize that I got to get my finances and my career where it needs to be. And that's the same thing that became an issue between me and my ex-girlfriend, which was that, like, I realize how important it is to get your career where you need it to be before you develop a family. And so that for me is number one, you know, like, I need to get my money and my career where it needs to be. So that is my main focus. So not that necessarily that takes like a, it's weird because you don't want to say that that's number one in your life, but it is number one in my life. But it you know what I mean? Like, because, like, you know, your girlfriend or whatever, your partner doesn't want to be like, oh, making money or getting your career is more important to me. And it's like, it's not that it's more important, but in a way it's more important than, or it is as important, I guess, you know, because it's important to have that as a foundation if you're going to grow a family together, or if you're going to create a life together. And so big thing this year is, like, get the book done, I need to start creating a career and sources of income that I can, you know, so I can sustain myself long term. So I see myself this next year definitely having the book published by February of next year, easily. For sure, I want the book being published by next year, and earning passive income and living with Lauren. Either that means, you know, living with Lauren with you, like all three of us together, you know, having a place, or, you know, I could even entertain the idea of all four of us getting a place, like Lauren, Shelby, you and I, you know, or Lauren and myself getting a place, and just thinking, you know, grandiose ideas or whatever, or outrageous ideas or whatever. So yeah, I could see myself living with Lauren and, you know, focusing on how to push my book out. And then also just doing music on the side as a hobby and continuing to go down that path to create music and working on content with you. Because obviously if you're able to, like, get this going, it'd be fun to, like, just continue to create content. I like having people in my life that are creators, you know, like I'm big on creativity, and it's like, I'm willing to drop what I'm doing, or, you know, take a moment in my life to just be involved in something creative. Like, even if it's not necessarily something I'm going to get paid for in that moment, it's like, I love, just like you, I love this stuff. I love setting up gear even. Like, I love creating. I love the process. It can be tedious sometimes, and it can be annoying to edit, but I really do love it, you know, like going out and shooting, creating, thinking of it, figuring out how to edit it, or how to, like, you know, make it cool. It's like, it's fun. So,
right.
Yeah.